A few days back, Pioneer released two affordable AVRs. Now, these are AVRs that most people can have in their living room. I'm not talking about these expensive AVRs that you spend a lot of money to set, maybe it's an 11 or 13 channel setup, like Dolby Atmos setup. This one is more like restrained in what it can offer. So the models we're looking at is the Pioneer VSX 535 and the new VSX 835. Now these are very affordable home theater solutions for people that are on a budget that don't want to spend money. They are both under $500 depending on what you're going for. The 835 is a 7.2 channel AVR, while the 535 model is a 5.2 channel AVR. Both support 4K 120 Hz and 8K resolution pass-through. So this is just ridiculously good for most people. Always never settle for less. That's the most advice you get from home theater hobbyists most of the time. So you do end up getting the best that you can pay for. The reality is that most people don't have cash to spend on so many expensive home cinema setups of today. You know, cinema has become very, very expensive, and the reality is that not much people have that kind of money to buy very high-end units. So what's happening is that the VSX 535 will be priced at $380, while the VSX 835 will go for $480. Now, both receivers are designed to provide solid basics that you need for your home theater setup that include advanced features that you normally see in much pricier range. The one thing I will say is that the VSX 535 can be configured with most speaker systems. The only thing is that if your speaker system is so power hungry, that could be a problem. The VSX 535 will run a 3.2.2 channel configuration for Dolby Atmos. So this means you can have a setup with left, center, right, left height, right height, and then you can even have two subwoofers if you want to have up to that number of subwoofers. The VSX 835 on the other hand is a 7.2 channel, so you have the typical 5.2.2 channel Dolby Atmos configuration depending on what you want in your setup. So basically this is a decent unit that you can get your hands on. Now, in terms of what you get for video pass-through, this model allows for 4K 120 Hz pass-through. It's easy to work with. The other thing again you look at is the connection ports at the back. You get 4 HDMI inputs, you get 1 HDMI output. It's really, really good. And then you even get IMAX enhanced certification on the VSX 835 model. DTSX and DTS Virtual X is available on the 835 model. Has everything you need. For my goodness, for just less than $500, you're getting all these features. I think it's a very good unit. But then again, I know many people might complain and say, okay, you might pay this less, but has the build quality, has the longevity. But then again, you have to look at what you will end up paying. You might not always kill yourself for longevity. It's all about getting the right units that cannot kill your pocket, so if you can eventually get something better in the future. It's still using the marker auto room correction tuning software. So now the marker means multi-channel acoustic calibration system. So that's it. That's the few detail that you need to know, and I'm gonna drop everything that you need to see about this unit. If you're interested, do subscribe to the channel, do like our content. I'll see you guys very much next time.